Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your weekly horoscope forecast for September 8th to the 14th. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. And thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. All right, my beautiful darlings. So we're going to look at your day today, your love interest feelings, the blocks, delays, and challenges, and the overall outcome. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. So first, I'm going to look at what's going to happen with these lunar eclipse coming up. This lunar eclipse is coming up September 7th until the 8th, okay? But we're going to be affected by it 3 to 6 months after. And everyone is affected by the lunar eclipse or eclipse energy in general, because it affects the whole world, because the sun and the moon are luminaries, okay? And it affects everybody, okay? You see the sun, you see the moon, don't you guys? So it doesn't matter what part of the world it's under the eclipse of, it affects you. So let's find out how this major change is going to be affecting your life. And then we're going to look at your weeklies. And hello, if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. All right, so how is this lunar? And by the way, we're using tarot. We're not using a chart, so don't worry about it. Just check the sign you always check. So how is Pisces going to be affected by this lunar eclipse, September 7th to the 8th? Show my cards that you see. Okay. It's going to be highly emotional for you guys. And something is going to happen that you didn't think was possible. And now this energy is going to go in your favor, okay? Wheel of Fortune energy. But let's get some more specifics. I know that's a very general message, so I really like details. My background, I used to be an accountant many moons ago. And so I was a computer science person, an accountant person, and I like details. So let's get some details. Okay, so how is Pisces going to be affected by this lunar eclipse coming up? And then we have another solar eclipse coming up September 21st. Okay, so we'll talk about that at a later time, but let's talk about this one now. How are they going to be affected? Show me cards you see. Show me cards you need to see. Let's find out. Okay. So you've been trying to manage something, and there was this concern about losing out. But actually, there's going to be a blessing coming in for you guys. There's something that you felt overwhelmed, or you felt like someone was there was a sense of embarrassment or bullying about the situation where you felt trapped. But now you're going to have a sense of calm about this situation. There's something about this money situation, savings, holding on to this. You're going to get what you wish for. So sit back and relax. Okay, straightforward. Let's go to your romantic love life. Well, how is Pisces romantic love life going to be affected? What's going to affect Pisces romantic love life for September 8th to the 14th? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so we got the 8th. I'm going to try to limit my shuffling here, guys, because I know for my earphone users, I apologize. I know that's one of the things I always get on the comments about the shuffling. So I'm going to just layer this 3 times, and then we're just going to go over everything, okay? So we're doing the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, your love interest feelings, blocks, delays, and challenges, overall outcome. And we're going to do one more time here. The 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, love interest feelings, blocks, delays, and challenges, and overall outcome. Okay, now let's move this out of the way and let's talk about it. First, let's talk about the obstacles and blockages this week. Some of you guys, you could be hanging out with friends. That could be a part of the obstacle or blockage. Something about this divine timing, Wheel of Fortune energy, something about the timing about this house and home situation. Friends, divine timing, house and home is part of the obstacle or blockage this week. Let's move this out of the way. So let's talk about it. What is going to happen this week for you guys? Now we got the 8th, okay? We got the 5 of Pentacles, we got the Queen of Swords, and we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, so what is that saying? Okay, the 5 of Wands is arguing. So if we look at it as a whole, this person is concerned about losing out, okay? Because 5 of Pentacles represents what? Loss, surrendering, okay? Like the Pisces energy. Your house is the house of, the 12th house of loss and surrender, okay? So this person's going to speak to you, wants to speak the truth to you, and is going to try to start an argument about this. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So be careful about the 8th. Okay, so we got the next thing that's coming up here. Okay, so you got the 6 of Wands, you got the Justice card energy, and you have the 9 of Pentacles. Now, make sure you dress up and look good on this day. Okay, why do I say that? Because you got the 6 of Wands. There's a lot of people noticing you, Pisces. So anyway, make sure you look good on this day, because go out and look your best on the 9th. So there's a decision that's about to be made. Someone's going to make a decision about you. You may be by yourself here, but you're going to get a lot of attention. Okay, so you may make a decision about a situation with somebody. Okay. Okay, so let's keep it moving. What's going to happen on the 10th? You're dealing with somebody you view as your main person, okay, on the 10th. And I see there's a decision that has to be made. Now, there could be a child around this or a younger water sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but you got to make a decision here. Some of you guys have 2 choices to make, okay, between a main person and another person. You have to make some kind of definitive, major choice coming up here on the 10th. On the 11th, now, there's a work situation here. Now, I know some of you guys will be like, well, the 3 of Pentacles is, you know, a collaboration, you know, a group effort. From my experience of doing personal readings, which is the reason why I tell you guys don't stop doing personal readings, is because I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. I did thousands and thousands of readings. I'm telling you, the 3 of Pentacles means work. The 8 of Pentacles means money. Because when you get confirmation from your clients, you'll ask them, okay, well, what's going on with the situation? And how is this? And how is that? And then they'll tell you. And then you'll literally see, okay, that is exactly what that card means. And over a period of time, you see exactly what your cards are trying to say to you. Okay, so I see that there's this work situation and somebody who has massive regrets, like they want to clear the air. And it's interesting because now the universe is it's raining outside. For me, rain represents emotions. It represents something that's clearing, right? Even thunderstorms it's clearing to the atmosphere and nature, it's clearing. So there's somebody who's getting very emotional. They feel a lot of regret about this situation. It's something to do with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, Kings could be a boss, could be somebody you're working with that's in charge, okay? Because King energy does show somebody who's a leader or a boss. Definitely someone who is very solid, could be older than you, or, you know, just very wise in their decision making. But I see this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this person who is feeling there's like this concern with you and this work situation and this sense of regret. Okay, so on the 12th, it's going to be a very spiritual day for you guys. Okay, so this is a good day to meditate, contemplate, and document your dreams and pay attention to the signs. Okay, because the 12th is showing the High Priestess and the Star card energy and the meditation card, because the 4 of Swords is the meditation card. Okay. It's also the I can't stop thinking about you. Now, you may get an understanding spiritually that somebody is thinking about you. Okay? Because I see this intuition, spiritual signs about someone's thoughts. All right, 4 of Swords energy. So I see on the 13th, there is this person that you're dealing with that sees you as the one. You have the Magician card energy, you have the Family card, and you have the Ace of Cups. So what does that mean? What is the Magician card? Okay, I see a lot of people that talk about the Magician card. I do watch other readers, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I do watch other readers. You should watch other readers because, you know, it's also, you get new nuances of things too with your decks, right? And your cards. So, but I do see that a lot of readers will talk about the Magician being manifestation. Sure, in that right context, sure, but we're talking about love. So in the context of love or work, it means skill set. So it means that, okay, that someone sees you as you're the one. And remember, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but Magician is skill set. So it's like you have everything that I would consider to be the quality of somebody that I'd see the one. So somebody sees you as the one, and we see there's a family situation around this, and they are going to give you an offer of love, Ace of Cups energy. Renewed love, new love, renewed love of offer here coming in. There's a love offer coming in. So, and on the 14th, now the 14th card is the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So what does that mean? It means that there's communication coming in. Somebody is going to do it in a sly, slick way because they want to have some kind of good news about the future, want to give you some kind of good news about the future. So you know how, like, sometimes I've experienced this, I'm sure you guys have, okay? I'll give you an example of what I mean by this, okay? So I had somebody who was interested, but they didn't want to make it seem like they were just contacting me just to contact me to talk to me, right? They wanted to make it seem like, oh, I need advice on this business situation, just so they can have the excuse to call me because they haven't talked to me in a while, right? So I get the sense that this person, you're going to get the sense that they contacted you in a sly, slick way so they could talk to you about the future, okay, about a future situation, okay, about the potential of that future. Okay, so I see as a whole here, okay, it shows, I want to argue and fight with you about this single and available to pursue, this younger water sign, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I can't stop thinking about you. There's this offer of love and this good news about the future. Okay, so now, we're going to look at the overall energy, so don't worry, okay? But first, we're going to look at your love interest feelings. Now, we've got the Temperance card, we got the 7 of Pentacles, and we got the 3 of Wands. And what does that mean? It means that this person wants to fix things with you, okay? They're being patient, and they have invested time in this connection, and you're the person that they've been waiting for. And go down the layer on this for your love interest feelings. They want clarity. They want clarity because they view you as somebody they can have long-term emotional fulfillment with, and that they really strongly feel like you are a wish fulfillment for them. And then if we go down another layer on this, okay? It shows that they feel like there's huge potential, a huge passionate potential here. They want to have a sense of accomplishment, and they want to be charitable or giving to you with the 6 of Pentacles energy. They feel like they want to be there for you, they want to do stuff for you, they want to be giving, or they want to give you gifts. Because they feel like if they buy your affection or they do something for you, that, you know, they'll have a sense of accomplishment in this connection, and you'll view them more than just a passionate opportunity, okay? So let's see the overall outcome here. There's multiple people around this, okay? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It looks like there's sister, daughter, friend, or karmic friends around this, but you are connecting, even though you can seem to be stuck between this situation, you're connecting with somebody you view as your divine counterpart. There's a mother energy around this, mother, sister, aunt energy, and something about this child around this, or a younger fire sign that's going to cause a major shock and surprise this week when it comes to your romantic love life. And there is this concern about marriage and the state of confusion, and someone who wants to defend their position to you about it. So as we see, there's going to be an argument, a fight here, right? Because someone wants to speak the truth about this concern about this losing out, and a decision has to be made. okay? And I see that there is this main person and you have to make a choice. And again, I see that there is this work situation and lots of regrets about this boss situation, and you get spiritual signs, and there's this awareness that, and I almost get the sense also on this 13th that they're letting their family know that you're the one and that they want to offer this love to you, Ace of Cups energy. So this person's letting their family know, and they're going to communicate with you in a sly, slick way to tell you this good news, okay, by the end of the week here, just to make it clear cut, okay, because you know how I am. I like details and I like a clear cut. So anyway, you guys don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. I love you guys so much. If you guys look at this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys